Hello dear friends and students, welcome to our next tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to discuss a very important article, RecyclerView. The RecyclerView widget is more advanced and flexible version of ListView. We will make four classes for making RecyclerView functional. One class model for our data as per our requirements, and second our main Java class in which we will create recycler view in its XML file, and all the functionality of recycler view will be here. Adapter, how to show data in our recycler view. For this purpose we will use our adapter, and last class will be view holders class. In this class we will access all the IDs of our adapter XML file. Let me start it. Go to your Android Studio and create here a package, name it as model, and here create a new class, Java class my students. Okay, here you have to define all of your variables. Data, go to your app database class and just copy these lines from here. Go here, and now you have to write here like this: private string ID, private string name, private string phone, private string email, private string password, and private byte. Image, private string date. All of these parameters data type is string, and only one parameter image has data type byte. No, we don't need these parameters here. Remove these lines and enter here alt plus insert and select all of these. Press OK. This is constructor of all these variables. Alt plus insert to make constructor and getter setters. Now make getter setters. Alt plus insert, select this, select all of these and enter. Now we have successfully created our model class my students. Now we have to create a second class. What is second class? Is our main Java class in which we will create recycler view in its XML file. Now we will create a main class. Here we will create a new fragment. Students list fragment. Press OK. Extend this class with fragment. You can extend by app fragment or v4 app fragment. Here access its method on create view. On create view, this one. Remove this line and write here view fragment view right here view fragment view is equal to inflator dot inflate r dot layout dot students list fragment and its view group is container and false, so that it may not override again and again showing, so that we will make it as false. Now you have to create this fragment. Linear layout and press OK. Write here some heading, text view, match parent and height wrap content. Right here its heading text students list. Enter here text size 30 dp and give it gravity center horizontal. Come here and make a private global variable view fragment view and remove it from here and give its return type the return fragment view. Now we have successfully created our second class students list fragment. Now we have to call it in our main activity. Go here and we are already calling a class home fragment, just replace it students list fragment. also change it here in on create method. Now we will run it. I will change it from our manifest file, or we can change it here, or we can launch our main activity from here. uh, I will do some changes and run it from our manifest file. Here I will make it launcher main activity and change it here as splash screen just to save my time. Now I have directly run our main activity, and it's showing that students list is here. It's mean our students fragment has been launched. Now I will create recycler view in it. Close all of these files, we don't need. Make a recycler view here. Same widget as you add text view, add it here. Recycler view match parent, and you can keep all of these as match parent and give it some id. Students recycler view. If we run it now, it will show no data because there is no record in this recycler view. As you are looking, we have created its recycler view, but it is not showing here any record. Recycler view will not show any record until we populate it with any adapter or send data from any array list. We have created our main Java class in which we have created recycler view in its XML file. Before making third class, I will create or I will access its IDs in its Java class. Very simple. Go here and make its private global variable recycler view. Students recycler view. Here students recycler view is equal to fragment view dot find view by id or dot id dot students recycler view. Now you have to set grid layout manager. Right here grid layout manager enter, make its object here, new grid layout manager, students recycler view dot get context and number of columns 1 and orientation manager dot vertical and orientation order or populating order false, reverse and forward direction. You can show it. Now set this grid layout manager to your recycler view. Students recycler view dot set layout manager grid layout manager. Now we have to create our third class, adapter class, in which we will make its constructor and pass list of data. Go to your project and make here a new package, adapters. Create new package named as adapters. Press OK and create here a new class as Java class students list adapter students list. Press OK and extend this class by RecyclerView dot adapter and pass your view holder class here. Because we have not created our view holder class, so first we will create our view holder class. Go here and create new package view holders. Press OK and right click here, make a Java class students list view holders. Press OK and extend this class by RecyclerView dot view holder. Alt plus enter here and implement its methods. So we have extend it with adapter, we have to extend it with RecyclerView dot view holder, this one. Now press Alt plus enter, create constructor. Now you have successfully created your students list view holder class. Now go to your adapter class and pass this class here. Alt plus enter and import it. It's showing some error. Alt plus enter and implement its methods. You have successfully created your adapter class. Now we have to customize it. We have to create its constructor and some variables, private, context, like this, and private layout inflator, layout inflator control and space. Create here an object of your my students class model class as current, and a list my students data. This is interface list that will get data from our fragment class, where we will pass array list to this interface list. Now we have to create a constructor here, private dot students, pass here context and list my students list its value data, and here this dot context is equal to context, and this dot inflator is equal to layout inflator. Select this one from context. This dot data is equal to data. This will get data from our fragment class and make equal to this data. Here press enter and make a view. Is equal to layout inflator dot inflate. Select this one, or dot layout dot item students list, students or just item students, and parent, and view type false. Alt plus enter here, alt plus enter and import it and create this class. Linear layout. Press OK. Now make here an object of your view holder class students list view holder. Make it holder, like holder holders, new control space, and pass this view here. I have passed this view here, and make it as a global variable. Copy it and remove it from here. Make it a global variable here, private, and paste it here. And don't forget to return it here, return holder. Here we have to just inflate our layout. This method will inflate our layout. This method will inflate our layout. Adapter layout. And on bind view holder, this method will populate our layout with the data. Also it will show position of each atom. Here don't forget to return size data dot size. If you write here 0, it will return 0 items, and if you write here 1 2 3, it will show data accordingly. And if you write here data dot size, it means that you are showing all of your list here. Now we have successfully created our adapter class and our view holder class. Now one thing is remaining. We have to design our adapter XML class. This one, make here a relative layout, match parent, and wrap content. Also make the above layout as wrap content. Make here as image view 120 dp and 120 dp height, and give it image you can give its name drawable, select menu image and splash logo. Select this one, give it some ID, image view students, and make here some text view, wrap content, height width wrap content, and give it text, name, and to right of IV students, and margin left 10 dp, and margin top 10 dp, and give it some ID, TV name. Now we have to copy it and make other widgets like this: TV name, TV email, and TV phone. Change its ID here, copy it, and change it TV email, and replace it like this, and also below right here below id tv name, right here email, tv phone, right here phone, and below tv email. We have created a simple layout here. We can give some margin here, layout margin 20 dp, like this. Also you can give some background color. I will change it here. Now we have successfully created our item student class for our adapter. Now we have to access all of its IDs here in our view holder class, not in adapter. This is a main point. Access all of your IDs here. First of all, make here variables public, because now we have to access these variables in our adapter class. Public text view, tv name, tv email, tv phone. Access these items here. tv name is equal to item view dot find view id r dot id dot tv name, and tv email is equal to item view dot find view id r dot id dot tv email. Now access third item, tv phone is equal to item view dot find view id r dot id dot tv phone. We have successfully accessed these IDs here. Also access here image view, private image view, iv student. This student is equal to item view dot find view by id r dot id dot iv student. Now we have successfully accessed all of the IDs here. Now go to your adapter class here. Access your all widgets here. View holder widgets here, folder dot tv, phone, tv, email, tv name, like this, dot set text, like this. We will later set text here. Now we have to access this adapter class in our fragment class here. Make it a global variable like this, private adapter students list adapter, and before passing this adapter to our recycler view, we have to access data from our local database. We will get a list of data and pass it to our recycler view. Now open your app database class and go here in below this method. We will create a public method, a return type array list, array list, pass its class my students, method name get all students list, create here a new array list, pass its class my students, control space my students array list equal to new and give it a semicolon here and return this class here, return this array here, my students array list. And like this we have created a method. Now we will make a query here to get all of our students list. We will make a cursor control space cursor is equal to sqlite database dot query table name. We have to just pass our table name students, and all of other items null, null, and null, and null, and null, null, and null. Now we have to make a while loop here. Make a while loop while cursor dot move to next, we will get string id cursor dot get string cursor dot get column get column index. This column index, column name, column student ID. Like this, we have to pass all of values here like this one. Next string name, cursor dot get string, cursor dot get column index, column name. Close both of these like this, and also close it. We have to access all of the values but in same sequence as we have created our model here. So for better use, we can copy all of the variables from this class and write there. I will copy it and go our app database class here and put these variables here. Next variable is name phone. Next is phone, so I will copy it and paste it here and change it to phone and also change its column to phone, and again paste it here and change it email, change its column email, again paste it here, change it to password, also change its column index, to password, this one, again paste it here, uh, copy this one and paste it here. After password is image. For image we will change its data type, image data type is byte, get byte, make change here, get blob, column index image, and the last one is date. Now make here change it like this one, column date, select this one. We have accessed all the values from our local database by using this cursor and using while loop. Now we don't need these values here, so I will remove from here. Now we have to object of our my students class here. My students is equal to new my students, and pass all of these values here, ID, name, and phone, and email, and password, and image, and last value is date. Now add this object to your array list. Array list dot add my students object here. It will return my students array list here. Now we have to access this method in our main students list fragment. In this class we will create an object over database class, app database, new app database, and pass context, get activity, fragment context, and now app database dot open and app database dot close. And in between of these two methods you have to access your array list, or you can directly pass it, or you can get here app database dot get all students list. Make here object of your adapter, students adapter, students adapter students list is equal to new adapter students list, and pass your it is showing error because we have uh, written here private. Make it public, and now come here, this error will go off. Pass context and array list app database dot get all students. This method will return you array list. Now you can remove it from here, and now you have to set your recycler view students recycler view dot set adapter students. Now all of your data is being fetched from your local database and is being passed to this adapter, but if we don't set it data here, it will not show here. So we will make getters here, string name current dot get name. Make here current as current is equal to data dot get index position name, and second thing is string email current dot get email, and string phone is equal to current dot get phone, and last is byte byte is image current dot get image bytes here. Now set your data. Set your data here. TV holder TV name right here, name, concatenate it with name. Copy this line and change the values here. Name, email and phone. Email and phone. TV, email and TV phone. Name, email and phone. If we run it now, it will show these values in list view. So we run it and see what is happening. Run it in emulator. It is showing a record as we have added, but it has not set image in image view. Now we will set image bytes in our image view. For it, first of all, we will convert it to bitmap. Holder dot image view holder dot TV holder dot image view is not being accessed here. Why? We should look here in our view holder class, go here, and it's private accessed here. Make it public, and again come here, and image view is accessible. Dot set image bitmap. Set image bitmap here, but we don't have bitmap, so we will convert this image byte to image bitmap. For it, we will use this bitmap factory. Bitmap create bitmap factory, this one. Select this one. Dot decode byte array. Pass your image byte, then offset 0, and then image length, image dot length. Now we will run it again. It is showing all of record here. Now I will make a ClickListener event in our recycler view. Go to your item student class here and give this layout some ID to make ClickListener. ID relative main, and go to your view holders class, or go here and here, and here make here a public variable, public relative layout, relative layout, give its id, relative main, and access it here. Relative main is equal to item view dot find view by id, find view by id, r dot id dot relative main. Now go your adapter class here and make here a click listener event here, holder dot relative main dot set on click listener new and view. Make here a toast, clicked on write here name, or you can write it. Now I will run it in my mobile. As we see, check it here. Click on it, Hamza Khalid, Amin Khalid, and here it will show Osama, and here it will show toast Anik. We have successfully created our recycler view adapter. All of these classes that I have told you in the beginning of this class. In next class I will show how we can use card view and what will be its benefit in our designing. If you like this video, please don't forget to like it and share it. If you don't have subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you. Take care.